Today, I want to share with you 3 steps or 3 ways to take action from your heart. We've been talking here about how to find the courage to be authentic, and audacious authenticity was the subject yesterday. So the moon is in Aries, bringing in that fire energy, that life force energy, that drive, that will, that impulse to be alive, to try things, and to find the courage that it takes to sometimes break free of the ways we've held ourselves back to step into being fully who we are, which is what we're here to do. I'm Marina Orms, here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, March 12th. And so I am going to be sharing with you today 3 ways to take action from your heart. So going back to Sunday's new moon in Pisces, when I shared about connecting with the wisdom of your heart. That is the theme of the current moon cycle that began with Sunday's new moon in Pisces. So thinking about the bigger picture, what we care about, what gives meaning to our lives, what's important to us. When we get outside of our egos, our everyday cares and worries, what is that bigger picture like? What is it about for you? And so connecting with your heart to tap into that bigger picture of wisdom, with what your heart cares about, what your heart wants, and what it looks like and feels like to care for yourself, right? Self-care in the context of being who you are, living according to your truth, and listening to the wisdom of your heart. So if you missed Sunday's video, I highly recommend to get the context of the moon cycle that we're in right now, to watch that video from Sunday, March 12th on the Pisces new moon. Sunday, March 10th, what did I say? Anyway, the Pisces new moon and connecting with the wisdom of your heart. So then today, with the Aries moon and yesterday's video from March 11th, I was sharing about finding courage to be who you are, to live according to your truth. And so we're going to make it a little bit more, even more tangible today, and give you some steps to help you do this and connect with your own heart's wisdom and take action from that place. The Aries action, that we're having that impulse to take the action steps and to get things moving in our lives, to get in alignment with that heart's wisdom. So number one of the 3 ways to take action from your heart's wisdom is to be present, right? So the very first thing that we can do is remind ourselves to get out of whatever it is that's taking us off course, whatever we're distracted by, the cares, the worries, the judgments, right? Things that we're thinking about, whatever is going on, wherever we find ourselves, and just let go and be present here now, right? Here I am. I can take a deep breath in the here and now, let myself be here, not feel like I should be controlling or doing something that is anything but about right here and right now. So number one in the 3 ways to take action from the heart is to be present. Okay, so once you've gotten present, then step number 2, or the second way to take action from your heart, is to let go of judgment. And so notice where you might have judgment about what you should do, or judgments about yourself, where you're worthy, where you're not worthy, where you're going to mess things up, how, or could be judgment about someone else that you're having, right? Like, this person is that way, or why don't they just get it together, or whatever it is. So notice what judgments you might have, if you have any judgments showing up, and go, okay, there's that judgment. I'm going to set it aside for now, right? can always come back to it later. Set the judgment aside. So number one is to be present. Come into the present moment, be here with whatever is happening, get out of the distractions or the feeling of needing to control the situation, and just be here, right? Notice what's here and what is happening now. And then let go of your own judgments, whether you're judging yourself or having judgments about someone else or judgments about the situation. All of that takes you out of your ability to really take effective action. So once you have gotten present, once you have let go of any judgments that you notice, or at least set them aside for the moment, number three is to trust the flow. It's so simple and so challenging sometimes. So number three is where we feel into what needs to happen, right? There is no recipe. There is no set of instructions that says, oh, now that you've gotten in the present moment, you should be doing X, Y, and Z. That's exactly what we just let go of. So number three is about trusting the flow. Be still, be calm, listen, pay attention, feel into what's going on, and then allow yourself to notice what needs to happen. Okay, when you do the really powerful thing that we're talking about here, because when you do this, when you allow yourself, first you come present, let go of your judgments, and then trust the flow. You're allowing yourself to be available for the solutions, for creativity, for problem solving, for listening, for saying what you need to say, for doing what you need to do. And it's probably not what you would have thought it would be, 10 minutes ago before you did this process. So when you can be present, be still, be quiet, listen, let something else occur to you. That might be an answer, or at least a next step, or at least a different approach, right? Maybe listening when you normally would fill up the space with talking, or maybe saying something when you would normally be silent, or doing something, or reaching out and offering some care, some presence, offering a gentle touch, offering some eye contact, I'm thinking about where you might be having interactions with other people that might be different, but it could be any kind of situation. It could be something that where you're just by yourself figuring something out. So same process though. Be present, let go of judgments, and then trust the flow of allowing yourself to be available for what has not yet occurred to you. Really powerful process. Try it, practice it. It takes practice, but when you do this regularly, you start to really shift how you show up and how you can be in the flow of that bigger picture of what is important to you, what is meaningful to you, who you want to be, how you want to be, you're in the flow of your heart's truth, in the flow of the bigger picture of love, of what needs to happen, of what healing wants to happen, right? Right? If healing is a thing, right? Healing is the result we want, whether it's physical healing or emotional healing or getting over our fears and our anxieties healing, whatever the healing is, how we come into that place is by letting go of the ways that we have identified ourselves in the past, or the things that we have allowed to ourselves to rely on or hold on to or be attached to, because it was, at one time it was safer, right? It allowed us to survive or get through, and so became a survival strategy. So this is the bigger picture of shift and change and healing. And thank you so much for being here. Just to recap really quick, the 3 ways to take action from your heart. Number 1, come present into the present moment. Let go of distractions, thoughts about other concerns, cares, needing control. Number 2 is let go of any judgments you have about yourself or someone else or the situation. Number 3 is trust the flow. Trust the flow of where the available solutions are, and listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to your deeper truth, your heart's truth. So that is the theme of this month, this moon cycle. We'll be talking more about it as we go through all the moon signs. And thank you so much for being here. I am Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And when you subscribe, you get to stay tuned here for my daily Astro Vibe self-care videos based on the moon and the planets and more, to live your life to your fullest and highest potential. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.